Hey Aquarius, how you doing? My name is MsChelley. Thank you for being here. Let's get right into an energy reading for you, Aquarius. This is an intuitive reading. Please only take it as it resonates and as it applies, okay? I hope you all are doing well. I'm wishing you guys a fabulous week ahead. And I love you to life, Aquarius. Let's see, Spirit, Angels, and Ancestors. What's the overall energy with these cards here? Oh, so they both want to stay out. We have Bridge. We also have Money. Ooh, nice energy, Aquarius. Let's see. The Bridge card talks about staying strong and remain connected to what is important to you. So we see the solar plexus chakra energy here. It's also giving me the sun, which could talk about courage. It could also talk about healing, feeling rejuvenated, but it's abundance. It's the source, okay? So Spirit is asking you to stay connected to what is important to you, Aquarius, during this time. Just as a reminder, the overall energy of the week was synchronicities with the ancestors helping you with this heart chakra energy with the rose quartz. Spirit does want to give you signs and synchronicities to help you stay connected to what makes you happy, what makes your heart sing. And I feel there's a lot more assistance, help, and love around you than you realize, Aquarius, okay? But if you pay attention, you'll see, okay? Because I feel like some of us are looking for answers with this Y card. And if you can see, this book has wings on it, and it's giving me the Akashic Records energy, all right? I'm getting the energy that you are being guided. God is watching over you and giving you the answers that you seek, okay? Or reminding you or giving you some sort of remembrance of the why you're here, what you agreed to do, when you got here, things like that. So again, only take it as it resonates, but Spirit wants you to remain strong, and not only strong, not only courageous, but stay committed, stay consistent to what is important to you. And of course, that will vary for all of us. But yeah, money. I tried to put this card back and it flipped right back out. So it says here, discover the source of your true power. Okay, so Spirit is saying here that, don't give your power away, Aquarius, and don't, I don't think that we're making ourselves small, but sometimes we can self-sabotage ourselves, especially when we're seeking the why. We second guess, right? We second guess ourselves. So some of us may be in the energy where I'm getting a couple of things from these cards. Some of us may be second guessing just choices that we are making in regards to stability, security, material things, right? But Spirit is encouraging us to keep going, because literally this looks like there's a portal here, or we're headed towards the sun. We're headed in the right direction, but it takes us, committing, okay? Persevering. It takes fortitude. Don't give up. All of those key words are coming up here. But it takes you doing it. Your power is what's going to get you to where you need to be. Now, this Y card could also talk about a conversation you may have had with someone. All right? You may have been discussing your dreams, goals, desires, your decisions. And sometimes when we are second guessing ourselves, we will reach out to those that are closest to us, those that we trust, those that we feel would give us some really good advice. However, sometimes that second opinion through an outside source, outside of ourselves, can bring on more confusion. Okay? And so although this is a person we trust and probably that cares about us and things like that, with all this beautiful sunny energy, if it's not going within ourselves and we're asking someone outside of ourselves, we can get even more confused. You know what I'm saying? It can bring up a question mark. And it's not because they're trying to stop you per se, it's because they are concerned about if you're making the right decision, because they may have a different perspective, you know? But it's your life, it's your power, it's from your own doing in your own hand or your own commitment. Spirit wants you to remember what's important to you. Not your journey is not anyone else's journey. So I do feel that there's some sort of treasure that's being uncovered here. With consistency, with fortitude, with perseverance, you're reaching the other side of this bridge. But Spirit is asking you to pay attention to the signs, synchronicities, the dreams, the angel numbers, the omens, the confirmations that you will receive in regards to this. Now, it doesn't only have to be about money. It could be about anything that is important to you. A relationship, a dynamic, right? Any aspect of your life. So let's see. Spirit, angels, and ancestors. A clear and accurate message for Aquarius placements. A message of love, truth, and guidance for Aquarius. Let's see. What's the message for beautiful Aquarius? Some of you may be deciding to move, and it's like, you know, where do I move? Well, I have an idea to move where there's somewhere warmer, you know, somewhere that's kind of dry. I'm getting the energy of the South or the West Coast, like, you know, the Nevada, any surrounding areas of Nevada. It could even be Caribbean somewhere. It could be Florida. It could be anywhere that is warm, the South. I'm also getting the energy of, like I said, the desert. These yellows, golds, and rust colors are coming up again, as well as blue. All right, so you could really be in this energy of Spirit asking you to listen to your intuition, because I'm getting something like the moon here. I'm also getting money magic. Okay, so some of us may have been manifesting a particular change in our lives, and then it's like, well, did I do it right? Did I make the right decision? Maybe I didn't say it right. There's all these kind of things here, but overall, Spirit wants to give you your own comforts, okay? Spirit wants you to navigate using your intuition, using the inner guidance. It's not external, Aquarius. It's within you, all right? So yeah, the Two of Pentacles reverse. So the Two of Pentacles reverse, Pentacles does talk about money, okay, or decisions. You could be making a particular move or considering making a particular move when it pertains to a second stream of income. You could be thinking about making a particular move when it pertains to business ideas, okay? You may feel a little bit, you know, overwhelmed by the thought of all of this. And so I do feel that balance is super important. Groundedness, centering your energy is super important here, Aquarius. We also have the Tower. Yeah, but you're going to get an epiphany. There's going to be a shakeup that is confirming the synchronicity, okay? And I don't feel that it's bad. I don't feel that this Tower is bad, because whenever the Tower happens, the result behind the Tower is the sun comes up. So there's some sort of illumination that's going to take place here for you. I also feel there's an energy here where you may be being cautioned, right? You may be being given the answer so that you don't make the wrong move, so you don't give up. Two of Pentacles reverse. So I feel like there's a message coming in for you intuitively. It looks like you're the one creating the Tower here, Aquarius. It looks like you're going to be in this mode of taking action, structuring things, reconfiguring things. Like, nah, that has to go. You know? It looks like you're creating the tower. Frankenstein is is a very unique character, isn't it? I also see this energy here, something about allergies, hay fever, something like that. You may be being warned that, you know what, maybe you need to declutter. Maybe you need to get rid of something in your home that is affecting you in a way that's creating these allergies or something like that. There's also the energy here that, again, you could be second guessing yourself, but I feel like Spirit Guide Source is going to give you confirmation. So let's say, for example, you want to move somewhere, right? But you've been having, I don't know, an issue with trying to figure out where. Maybe you have two choices and you're just like, you know what? I'm just going to pause for a moment and allow the message to come in. And then you see a weather report and it's like, wow, I thought it was warm and dry over there, but actually they have really bad, you know, storms or something like that. Okay? That's obviously just an example, but I'm getting that you're going to receive some sort of confirmation or an epiphany that's going to help you get clarity in regards to whatever decision you're trying to make. The Eight of Pentacles, you're going to make it work. You're going to make it work. So there's an energy here also. There's a buried treasure. There's two more steps, or there's two ideals that you're working with here. But I feel like there's a gift. There's Six of Pentacles lingering in the background. Spirit Guide Source is going to clear the air for you. Now, if this is about, I feel like this is about money. You're going to be successful. Money is here. Confirmation, synchronicities, right? We have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so I feel like you're seeking the truth, and balance is super important. And if we put the 8 and the 2 together, we get 10 of Pentacles. So this is about your community, your family, your friends, those closest to you. As I mentioned, you could be having a conversation with someone and it's like, okay, it brings a pause. All right. You may have some ideas about what your next steps are. And now, because you've had that conversation with someone, you're like, I need to cut this out. I need to change that around. That might not work and things like that. I feel that Spirit Guide Source is going to give you the answers here. You also have a loyal, you have help with the dog here. Yeah, and with the Seven of Pentacles, Spirit is saying keep persevering. Keep going. The King of Pentacles, these energies here is what you don't see. Okay? The King of Pentacles means hard work. You know, you may be putting in a lot of overtime. You may be putting in a lot of, you know, effort. You may be putting in a lot of work, but it is going to pay off for you. You're going to be sitting pretty. You're going to be sitting pretty. I'm also getting this red energy that's coming through here. You may be being stretched out of your comfort zone. Yeah, here you are, King of Swords, thinking about what it is you need to do, thinking about your money, thinking about the action steps that you need to take. And you're being very logical, and you're being asked to be very grounded and practical. There's a structure that is needed here. You're going to come up with one idea that works. It brings you justice. It brings you reward. Yeah, the Three of Cups. It brings you a celebration. It brings you happiness and joy. Whatever it is that's important to you, because, you know, Pentacles, they're, you know, tangible things. Their money, their energy, their time. That's what the Pentacles represent. And we are in Taurus season. Practicality, structure, the cash cow. Some of us has been manifesting money. Okay, so let's use these career oracle cards and get a little bit more clarity, and then we'll get some more. I feel like there's a gift coming in towards you. I feel like some of you could run into some unexpected money. There's a gift. Somebody could actually be giving you a helping hand here as well, because there could be two different people. But most of all, I'm getting don't give up, okay? Don't give up. Yeah, prickly situation. And freedom. Look at that. That's your card, freedom. So like I said, you're embracing the Tower. Whatever is taking place, you're embracing it. You're not hiding away from it. I don't see you doing that, because I feel that you know that it's up to you. You have to do it. With the major arcana here of the Tower, you are the Tower as well. Like I said, you know, you could be talking to an Aries. The Aries could be the person that you're getting advice from, one of the people. And there's also, you know, someone else here. Somebody is worried about you, is what I feel. They're like concerned that you know, they're helping you, but the energy or the response that you're getting is putting you in like defense mode or protective mode. For others of you, this could be you feeling as though you need to help someone else. It says you need both tact and diplomacy to reach your goals. The struggle is worth the prize, though. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. Because I don't see you backing away from this. I see you kind of like pausing. Because maybe you are going within and getting the answers. Or maybe you're pausing, and as you pause, you get the answers that you seek. You get the why, you get the how, you get, you know, the when. I also see this energy that you know you need to do something. You know that you have to do something, but you're kind of avoiding it at the moment. And that's okay, because everything is happening in divine and perfect timing is what I feel. The Freedom card states you need to have more flexibility with your schedule and your income. Being self-employed is ideal, and time off will help you get clear. Some of you could be going on like a 2-day, like a weekend vacation, or, you know, you could be taking a couple of days off. And then you get right back to work. I see you doing things in a way where you're embracing the changes, right? And you may be the one creating these changes. I also see this energy here that, again, there's some sort of gift. You could be, if you're thinking about moving, you could be giving this home to relatives with the 10 Pentacles here. And so you are not only uncovering a treasure for yourself, but you're also leaving something for someone else, you know? Maybe this is going to help them receive, you know, independence and freedom in some way. Maybe you're helping them get out of a prickly situation as well as helping yourself. There's something like that here as well, because the Queen of Swords is diplomatic. The Queen of Swords is compromising. They want to do the right thing by everybody, You know what I'm saying? They want to be fair and just. They want to do the right thing, but the only thing that they really want without without wavering is like truth. Okay? The truth. So if someone has been hiding a truth, I feel that you will find it out. And I don't feel that you will have to search too far. I feel that you'll just ask direct questions and get the truth. Now, this could be all about the direct question you have to ask yourself, right? It doesn't have to be about other people. There's a lot of messages here, so take it as it resonates. Some of you, this is about your own creation. Again, and Spirit is saying, working for yourself is a great idea. But guess what? You're going to be the one who's in charge. You're the King of Pentacles. You're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to be consistent. Okay? Some of you could be thinking about something that you've already created. You could be thinking about expanding it, or you could be thinking about scratching it all together and starting it in a new way that is more structured, because you may feel like, you know, I did this too fast. I didn't build it on a solid foundation, so I need to start all over. But you're going to make it work, okay? If you were going into business with someone, for example, and someone bailed out, or someone isn't consistent, or they're not showing up, or they're holding you back in some shape, form, or fashion, with the Two of Pentacles reversed, you could be shutting that down and starting your own. It's like starting from scratch, but you're going to make it work. And it gives you more, you may feel like, you know what, now I have to rely on me. It gives me more freedom creatively. I don't have to do it anybody else's way, you know? You heard that siren? That could be an omen. Yeah, moving up. You're going to make it work. And this is a tower. You see that? The tower is working for you. So literally embracing the tower is unveiling the treasure, is what I feel. There's you embracing this in a balanced way, again, with tact, but also being, having this diplomacy, or being fair, being just. It's working for you. It says you are now increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion, or you could move to a better home, a better office. You could climb the ladder of success. And it doesn't say you could, it says you climb the ladder of success. I want to be clear about that. If you're in, if your work environment, your home, your community, there has been a lot of changes structurally. I feel Spirit is saying keep doing what you're doing, because what you don't see is that you're actually moving up. So let's say there's some moving pieces and you don't really know what's going on, and you feel like there's a sticky situation. Don't allow the negativity in your thoughts get the best of you. You know what I'm saying? Spirit Guide Source may be moving these pieces around so that you can get to where you're supposed to be. Okay? And I feel that you're going to receive some sort of confirmation about this. Even if the initial news you get seems to be bad, in hindsight, you will see that it's working out for you. Even if this tower is propelling you to make something work from your own hand. Like I said, the tower falls, but guess what? There's the sun that comes out. All endings create a new beginning. And this particular sunny new beginning energy is bringing you abundance. Is bringing you freedom financially. Is bringing you freedom creatively. It's also freeing you up mentally because it's showing you your own power. It's showing you that you can do more than what you think you can or what you're capable of. There's so much more you're capable of with this solar plexus chakra energy. So whatever it is that you want to do, whatever is most important to you, Spirit is saying, do it. Don't worry about the hows, the whys, does this make sense? Yeah, you have guidance at the bottom of the deck. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. So there is also this energy here where there's a piece of the puzzle that you think that you're missing, and you could be correct, but it's not going to be missing for long. It's not going to be missing for long. Okay. Let's see what else is coming out here in regards to emotions for beautiful Aquarius. I mean, I don't really like to use this deck because it seems like it's be too real. Like, there's so many cards that are, but there's a whole bunch of beautiful cards here as well, and Spirit is asking me to use them, so let's use, look at that, love. Is that what you're thinking about also? Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of avoidance or fear that you're needing to face. Okay? I also feel I lost what I was going to say, but yeah. I'm feeling that you're not trusting yourself, and therefore your guides, these ancestors, God, is going to help you and give you the assistance where you need. I feel that for somebody out here, I don't know why, someone feels that this is risky, is what I'm getting when it pertains to love. Okay? I'm hearing risky. It's risky. Let's see. Spirit, angels, and ancestors. What's going on with beautiful Aquarius when it pertains to love? Regarding this energy, the signs and the synchronicities, the why, the power that you have within you. And focus on what is important to you. Okay, all of these are reversed, so we're going to turn these around. We have spiritual, and we have the lovebirds here. Yeah. It says, I love how aligned we are in our beliefs and core values. We can really grow together. But Two of Pentacles reverse says we can't. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody feels that this is a risk, or someone is doubting themselves or a connection here. Somebody may have questions, and they're not revealing that they have questions, concerns, these thoughts, whatever it is. But we have spiritual. And at the bottom of the deck, we have responsible with a go, right? It says here, I've got a good head on my shoulders. You can count on me. What's that song from, it's Whitney Houston. And who else? Is it Whitney Houston? I'm getting Whitney Houston. Okay. Count on me through thick and thin. A friendship that will never end. When you are weak, I will be strong. Helping you to carry on. Count on me, I will be there. Don't be afraid. Please believe me when I say, count on. You can count on me. Yeah, vulnerability. I love how I can be completely myself around you with the Freedom card. So these are the things that you are needing, wanting, because in the background here, you were cheated on, you were deceived, you were bamboozled, you were hurt, you are like, fuck out of here with that. Okay. Oh boy. You were dealing with someone or are dealing with someone who their mindset is, I don't think there's anything wrong with cheating as long as I don't get caught. Yeah, you were dealing with someone sneaky. But that's not what's on the board. That's not what's on the board. So I feel something needs to be released with the Tower. And I feel like, again, you're embracing your own shadow and you're working with it. There's a spiritual transformation that's taking place for you. You're embracing this so that you can uncover the buried treasure the power is within you. Okay? In all aspects of life is what I'm getting. And you're going to succeed. You're making it work. You're working on yourself. And maybe you're hoping that the people who come towards you work or have done the work as well. But you can't, you know what I'm saying? You get to pick and choose. It's free will. The power is within you. And that's it. There is some sort of, with this moon energy I'm getting, there's something here about your talent, your gifts, your skill set, your intuition. Okay, and trusting that, Aquarius. Trust yourself. Trust the inner. Because you're never alone. You're not alone. Spirit is saying you're almost done with this, whatever this particular season is. Okay, I don't want to say for the rest of our lives, right? We have Pluto for years to come, and it's just the beginning. We're in a 9-year, so it's really good that we are going through this now in the beginning part of the year, where we're not even 6 months in yet, although 6 months is coming up. But yeah, Whitney Houston passed away on my birthday, so that's how I always remember. I was in a party and it just came all over the news. Everybody was looking at their phones and stuff, and that was on February 11th. So for Whitney Houston to come up right now in this reading, there is something specifically for you here, Aquarius, about spiritual transformation, being vulnerable, and trusting that you're going to receive what it is that you need in order to succeed mentally, spiritually, emotionally, so you can be the best version of yourself. And as you are in this energy, usually you receive all kinds of people, almost like a moth, moth to a flame energy here. But you get to pick and choose. Okay? I feel like more money is coming towards you. People, places, things. You're moving up. You're doing the work. And it's really happening here for you. Okay, Aquarius? You're being guided. All you're being asked to do is to be true. Be true to you. Be, fair. Do the right thing, all of that kind of stuff, Be balanced. And be, centered in yourself. Look at this. Perfect match. It still blows my mind how perfect we are together. It's as if we're made for each other. There could be someone coming towards you, right? And you may be trying to figure this person out, vice versa. Or there's a spiritual drawing to one another, but then it's almost like I said, you're the Tower. And you're like, no, I need it to be like this, or there's a test that takes place, or something like that. Let's get more. Let's see. Bottom of the deck chemistry is also here. Wow, Aquarius. You could already be with this person, okay? You can meet this person in your travels. Now, I'm also getting the energy that some of you may have recently broken up with a twin flame, got back together with them, and there was a lesson that you needed to learn, which is going to move into the Tower energy. You're going to be free, and then you're going to meet someone where it works, is also what I'm getting. There could be this energy here where it's like twin flame energy. We're spiritually connected. Our soul remembers this dynamic, you know what I'm saying? And there's something that we need to see in regards to the lesson that was learned from this connection. But, you know, sometimes we reconcile with people because we are connected to them. You know, our soul does remember them, and maybe there needs to be closure. Maybe something still needs to take place here. But I see there's an energy here where a tower happens. Rather, someone new or someone old. A tower happens, and we free ourselves. We either free ourselves from the attachment. We free ourselves from the pattern. We free ourselves from something. Right? Surrender with vulnerability is what I'm getting. And literally, that brings in this perfect match where you guys are able to, you know, work together, move up, be successful, have a perfect match. That's for somebody. Because it's like the key and the lock here. This tower, being vulnerable, releasing, surrendering, with the freedom and this energy here, it actually unlocks something within you. Again, a beautiful spiritual transformation where you are actually receiving what you want in the end here. Okay? Yeah. I'm totally feeling the craziest vibes with you. Experiment. I know this is new for you, and I appreciate how open-minded you can be, but somebody's wearing a mask. So again, and this could be someone you've already been with. Look, the cheating card is showing up again. Okay? So this could have already happened in the background here. Or it could be something that is current. Take it as it resonates. Okay? This is an intuitive reading. All right, let's see. For Aquarius spirit. Okay, yeah, the Ace of Swords. You're going to get clarity. You're going to have victory. You are going to commit to what makes you happy. You're going to commit to what is important to you. The air sign. This is your power. You're stepping into your power, and you're severing away the clouds. You're severing away the confusion. I love the fact that this Ace of Swords has a band on the wedding ring, right? The wedding finger. And so there is this energy here where there is going to be cornucopia that's available for you in all aspects of life that you're looking for clarity through this sticky, tricky, risky situation, or whatever that is. All right? Yeah. You're uncovering the buried treasure. 10 of Pentacles. Some of you, you're cutting family curses, okay? You're severing the ties. You're doing what it is that you need to do so that you can live your best life, the highest version of yourself. Aligning with people, places, and things. And especially if this is talking about money here, Aquarius, look at that. The 10 of Pentacles, that's abundance. It's long term. And look, there goes that loyal dog again. Look at that. Yep. Beautiful energy. And I was saying earlier, whoever this is that you're communicating with, they want the very best for you. It's just that for some reason, whatever answers, whatever conversation you're having with this person, it's bringing up questions for them where they're trying to figure out, like, okay, where's this coming from, or why would you do that, blah blah blah, and it's making you. Riley is snoring in your reading. Okay, so I thought I would be able to turn the camera around so you can see him, but yeah, is that like confirmation? Because he is a dog. But yeah, another sign, another coinkadink. Yeah, because synchronicities talks about seemingly coincidences, but they are not. They are absolutely given to you by the divine to get your attention, to make you look at it again, make you say, that's interesting, you know? And like I said, I feel that you're going to have a celebration. There's something that you're going to be able to celebrate here. Okay? Oh, wow. When I look at the second card, somebody did reconcile or tried to reconcile with you. You reconciled with them. And then look, 4 cups. Not interested. I'm over it. Okay, I learned my lesson. That's it. That's all. Okay? Yeah, 10 of Swords. For some, that's what this is. That's what's happening. A whole change. I did want to get one more from the Star Seeds deck, because this is talking about where you're headed and the purpose that you have, the higher purpose that you have, the soul mission that you have that's being revealed, and also the fact that you're supposed to be living the best version of yourself. Okay, your best life. There's also a glitch here is what I'm seeing. There's some sort of glitch. Somebody could have an issue with their phone, or somebody could have an issue with communications. There's a glitch in the system, okay? Or in the programming. There's a glitch that's going to be broken down, okay? You're going to get clarity. You're going to know exactly what you're supposed to do. You're going to know exactly what you're supposed to say. You're going to know the answer. It's being revealed to you. And then you commit to the new version of what you want your life to be and how you want it to be structured and all of those things. There's also the energy here where you could be cutting out certain habits, certain foods, because this is a healthy journey as well. Okay, so again, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, it's all here. Financially, yeah, the inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. So go within. Then you have magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. We also have an earth guide. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. Look at this. Wisdom. And honest work. And good luck. And long term. And star power. Like it goes on and on and on. And all of this comes after the tower or the ending or the epiphany. Okay, which we read that card before. All right. Earth guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Period. Namaste, Aquarius.